Alright, it's a new day. We're back in the garage and we're going to continue working on the trunk corners. Now we're going to start grinding them off, doing any repair work if there's any holes to kind of weld through, and we're going to start doing some Bondo in some sections and get ready for that last trunk section to go in. But today we're going to use my favorite tool because I finally located some parts that were a lot cheaper than getting from the Snap-on truck. You see, years ago I picked up this Blue Point 2-inch grinder off the Snap-on truck and paid a fortune for it, and I love using it because it's so great to get into those small places. However, you buy 6 of these grinding discs for $20 that don't even last long, so I kind of avoided using it unless I absolutely had to. But then off Amazon I got 100 for $50. So I got one in right now. We're just going to try this sucker out and see how good they are. You know, I got a lot of tools, a lot of brand name tools like Snap-on and Mac, but you got to realize there's some tools that they make, especially air tools, a lot of them, that are just rebranded off of another model. So you got to be very cautious when it comes to that, because not every company makes their own tools. One company will make them and rebrand them for other people, and there may be some slightly differences in quality, but I ran into some Snap-on tools that were the same as Princess Auto, and I'm talking about Allen keys, had the same patent number and everything. So anyways, let's quit fucking around and start grinding. At this stage in the game, I got the spot welds welded down. Now if you want to weld it, install it, and fill it in so you don't see all the spot welds, you could, but that's not going nowhere. I just gotta mix up some Bondo and put it on this side, and then when the Bondo's drying, I'm gonna work on this side. However, this Bondo is a few years old and I think she's starting to dry up, so I don't know if she's gonna be any good anymore, but we're gonna find out. Back in the day they would use lead filler, and whoops, fuck, I need to knead this up. Like I was saying, back in the day they would use lead filler, and today we just use putty. We'll see if that hardens or not. But screw it. I'm just gonna toss those. Oh, fuck, I opened up that garbage container, it just reeks. I had some chicken that was supposed to be good till today. And last night I was gonna cook it up and I smelt it and already started to smell, so I tossed it out there, and fuck me, it doesn't take long. And that shit just starts reeking. Well, yesterday I picked up this professional gold filler to see what this stuff is like. Oh yeah, this shit's much softer. Now we're going to be ready to start sanding the Bondo. I'm going to hit it first with an orbital sander. This little handheld one, CP, works wonders. Got a lifetime of discs. And we're going to knock it down first, kind of shape it, and then probably put one more coating on. That's a lot of work sanding, but I got it down. A few little sections I'm gonna touch up on both sides here, and then we're gonna be pretty good. Well, it's the evening, just came outside because it had to fucking rain this afternoon again, but I did the final bits of some touch up that we're gonna sand off by hand, and then throw some primer on there, and this section will be sort of done. You'll still need some more cleanup towards the final stage, but it'll work for now. I just cleaned everything off with the Sure Wipe. We're gonna hit it with some primer now. And then we're gonna leave it until the next stage when we do the finishing body work. Right on, once you paint it, then you can start seeing all the imperfections. Like right down there, that was a pretty obvious one before I even started to prime it. Same with right there, but actually the trunk corner, where it butted up, and then where I welded it in. Could use a little bit more work up top there, but other than that, she turned out pretty nice. Same with this side here. Turned out alright. I don't really care much for that gap, but like I said, these panels don't really fit up well. And in the old car, you could actually see there's a whole bunch of that rubber caulking that they use in this. So same thing's gonna be in here. It's all gonna be like rubber caulking and shit, because once this panel's put in, there's big gaps in there. But I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit more work and it'll be done. All right, it's motherfucking beer time. What do we got? Big Mouth Tap Room Pale Ale. How much percent is this? This is a lightweight beer coming in at 5% alcohol. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh yeah. Hop City is right. Fuck, you can really taste the hops in this bitch. I don't mind this one. This one's pretty good. Brampton, Ontario, Hop City. It's got my seal of approval, that's for sure. So we're going to end the video here of doing some bodywork Bondo, finishing up those trunk corners. The next step is going to be a little bit more challenging because I think I'm going to have to cut out the plate that's been welded in for the rear tire carrier. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen to make things go smooth and look a little bit neater. But anyways, I'm going to draw my motherfucking beer. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.